MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third,
The 2-1.
Corey Seager.
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Coles is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone! Back-to-back homers.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Looking up is Tolles. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying the deep left. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In now, Didi Gregorius. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx. And here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay. But the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Now another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Number 31.
Fouled away.
Peterson.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Popped him up. Seager has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box, Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. Liner in there for a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Hit out towards second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8th,
1-1.
Austin Barnes.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The 2-2 one more time. Line toward the gap in left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now
good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High chopper to third. Turner charging in on it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box now, Manny Machado. Hit on the ground out to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. The 2-2.
The third baseman, Justin.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game. And that one. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed for strike number 2. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The catcher, Gary.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Line towards center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, second baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Line drive to center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So, welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Again, a 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. The 1-2.
The left fielder, number 31.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
the third baseman,
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the run is Tolles. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andrew Tolles.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Tolles. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. And he got him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Still 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here it comes. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the 2nd deck and gone. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. On the move is Taylor. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here it comes on 1-1.
but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the seventh, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Back here in the Bronx, seventh inning coming up now in game one as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Standing in, Justin Turner, a hit in 2 tries so far. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
He throws him on the fastball there. Corey Seager goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Line toward the alley in left center. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Nero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Got him. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the digging in, Cody Bellinger. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Popped him up. Boyd waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Looking to send him packing again. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 4. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Taylor. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fouled away. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Andrew Toles. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hard liner towards short. Oh, and that's knocked down.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have started this World Series on the right foot.
They're victorious here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.